We all know that Angelina Jolie has filed for divorce from Brad Pitt, but new details have emerged that explain why she's seeking physical custody of their 6 children, okay? So, first of all, let's talk about what went down before she filed for the divorce. There's the story that the whole family was flying from Nice, France. How lucky. And that was on September 14th. They stopped to refuel, and TMZ first reported that Pitt was verbally abusive and physical with the 6 children. Now, a source close to Brad Pitt has told Us Weekly that they actually got into an argument on the plane. He got drunk and was fighting with Angie. Apparently, Maddox, the oldest son, stepped in to defend Angie and got in Brad's face. However, a second source close to Pitt says that teenagers fight with their parents all the time, especially when teens are strong-willed and combative. You're going to have a back and forth, according to the insider. Another insider said that this abuse suggestion is completely inaccurate. However, apparently, this heated exchange has been caught on tape. Now, obviously, we haven't seen any of it. Apparently, Pitt can be seen on the video looking drunk and yelling. A source told Us Weekly that in the footage, Brad is seen yelling a lot, but nothing physical. Now, because of this situation that escalated on the plane, apparently when they landed in Burbank to go back home, someone had called child services, child and family, called it on the plane, so they were there on the tarmac when they got off to address this complaint.
Wow.
They can't. The Department of Children and Family Services cannot claim or
make a statement
confirm or
confirm.
deny the investigation. But because it was happening in international territory, the fight happened
in the air.
In the air. The FBI has had to get involved. Now they are collecting research and facts before deciding whether or not they need to investigate Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Now the crazy thing, this happened on September 14th. This fight went down on September 14th, and Angelina Jolie, the date of their separation is marked on September 15th, the day after this big physical altercation. The question is, is all of this out in the public now because she's trying to make a good case to get that physical custody of all her children?
Yes.
Or is she actually concerned for the safety, or is it both?
And they've been great at keeping their personal life private.
And
so the fact that this is out,
there's a source that claims that Brad Pitt begged her not to take the divorce public.
Well,
and they're so private. Why is this public?
I'm thinking that, first of all, Brad Pitt probably wouldn't have wanted this public because A, it paints him in a bad picture as not only an alcoholic and a screamer and abusive, but also as a cheater, because I think this might have been the topping point, but this combined with cheating is probably what sent Angie over the edge. And then on the other side of the spectrum, Angelina Jolie probably wanted to make this public because then if she has the world on her side and press on her side, she has a better possibility of getting full custody of her kids.
But also, guys, I'm not a mother, but I feel like as a mom, your kids are above anything. You will do whatever it takes. So if Brad was drunk, if he does have an issue with alcohol and he's not doing anything to fix it, as a mother, the first thing you're going to do is try to protect your children.
Yeah.
So the best way to do that is to obviously kick Brad out or divorce him or whatever it is. So I get both sides to the story, but I am wondering, so if they were so private, why is this all of a sudden public? Is it because somebody saw and they reported it to child services, or what, or why?
Listen, I'm not in Angelina and Brad's bed with them. I don't know their life. I love Angelina, but I think she was upset because they've been so private. There's no way that all of this information is just coming out without her putting something.
But here's my thing.
Strategic.
These files are public domain, so we can know that she filed for divorce. So if somebody got that and leaked it to TMZ or whoever got it first, then everybody after that threw on these rumors. But now on top of that, the FBI is actually involved.
So, okay, so what you're saying, and you're right, public records are public records. So any of us can go pull divorce records.
Right.
But also, when you get married, Lauren, help me out on this one, isn't there a little box that you check if you want your marriage record to be private or public?
Yes.
Okay.
So that people cannot go hunting for your
exactly.
information.
So does that exist for divorce?
I don't know. Also, she could have. You're a celebrity. You have a lot of money, and I'm sure you sweep a lot of things under the rug. I feel like they could have. It is so possible to quietly file for divorce, so that you don't go through the public records every day looking for a celebrity. You know,
Right. Well, they're
somebody
also-
must have been tipped off to go
course.
look at the public
Of
records.
And they're also clearly not doing this together. I don't think Brad wanted to go through with the divorce. I
He
think
did not, yeah.
Angelina slapped him with the papers. And so I think that there's just a whole bunch of drama going down, and
Well,
it's probably for a reason.
My question too is like, growing up, did your parents not yell at you when you did
what I was
something?
gonna say.
I was just about to jump in with that.
Just like some
Yeah.
people get so offended, I'm so against like physical, altercations with your children.
Yeah.
You should not hit your children. But I also feel like, hey, thank goodness my mom spanked me here and there,
Right.
because I turned out to be a good
Yeah.
kid. And sometimes there's no other thing you can do but to spank them.
My mama whooped my behind and I turned out just fine, okay? We have a relationship.
And now I have a thing for spanking. It's great. We all win.
Oh my gosh.
No, but I mean, I definitely think there's like a fine line. As a parent, you have to be responsible. You have to know when you have to stop. You can't sit there and argue and yell at a
Right.
child and use bad words and things like that. So I can't wait. If there was a video, can't wait to see it because I think it will tell a lot about what really happened.
If you're drunk and you start throwing
That's
stuff,
different.
That's different.
Exactly.
Not
That's
that I
different.
didn't read that. I'm just saying that something must have happened that people were scared.
Of course, and the
Enough
kids
so
could have
to
been
call.
scared. And what if he
Yeah.
pushed one of the kids? That's totally unacceptable.
That's not okay.
So that's what I'm saying. When you're under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you tend to do things that you normally wouldn't. And if
Right.
he did that often, then again, as a mother, the first thing you're going to do is protect your kids. So
I want to know who the person is who called though, because I think they're just being oversensitive. It wasn't their place unless he was like beating
Well,
the crap.
Angelina
you know?
also felt that something had gone wrong because she filed for divorce. So if somebody would have called, then they would have had that internal problem, yes. But Angelina also
She
thought it was
filed
a
for
bad
divorce,
problem.
but not because of
But
the
you know-
altercation on the
Well,
plane.
but they did say,
Yeah, but I think that was the
quote,
topper on the
that
cake.
because they didn't coincide in parenting styles.
Right.
So that was like-
I have to wonder, okay, there's 6 children involved in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If these weren't celebrities maybe don't take divorce very seriously because it's just like, oh, I have a nanny, someone else will help me with my 6 kids.
Right.
I'm not gonna go through the trouble to make this work. Not that she didn't, but maybe, if these were just 2 normal people, I don't think a woman, unless she seriously felt like her children were in danger, would willingly divorce her husband and try to raise 6 kids on her own. Physical custody is huge. Like
Yeah, that's a
she's
lot.
only going to give him visitation rights. That's what she's
But
going looking
again,
for.
you guys, if he does have an issue with alcohol and drugs, wouldn't you do the same? Wouldn't
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
not want your kids
And
to
her-
spend the night at the dad's house because he may be drunk and God knows what
Right.
he'll do? You know what I mean? So I can't wait to hear more details, even though it's none of our business. But now that they made this public, so you might as well request more deets.
Yeah.
Oh, more receipts to come.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I don't love it, but I
I'm
do like
sad, but
sipping
I'm-
the tea.
I want to know what's
know
going
what
to
I'm
happen.
saying?
But
Yeah.
we have to praise Angie. She's not asking him for money.
I just
not-
want
No,
to
she's an
say,
independent
has her own
woman.
money.
Oh, yeah, she
independent.
definitely doesn't
Yeah.
need it. And nothing on Angelina, but I gotta say, if there's a guy who will dump Jennifer Aniston, then you had to have seen this coming. He can't have great character if he's gonna kick Jennifer Aniston to the curb. Team Jen for life.
I'm Team Angelina.
No, Team Jen for life as well.
Last
way.
question. Do you guys think, I know Marion Cotillard or whatever her name is already said she had nothing to do with this divorce, but do you
Did
guys
she? That
Do you think
message
he
was
cheated?
So, I
Not
think once
with
a
her,
cheater,
just with anyone.
once a cheater, always
Yes,
a cheater.
that's what
I think this is very bad for Brad.
F-boys are going to be F-boys.
Yeah.
Bad hit, like I said earlier. Accidentally.
All right, let us know what you think in the comment section below about this disaster of a breakup. I just hope the kids are okay. Me too. But continue this video in another place. Click over to the left to get all the details. We're deciding if One Direction will reunite or if Fifth Harmony will break up. What will happen first?
And then click to the right if you want to know if Lady Gaga's over, because we do, and we're talking about it.